Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
Welcome to the City of Brotherly Love for the last time this season, I think. Here.
Who else plays in Founders Field?
That's the Freedom.
Philadelphia Freedom, game 30. Oh, actually they're playing in Red Rock though.
Yeah, so. Alright, so this is our trip to Philadelphia this year.
Yep.
Just flew in and boy, our arms tired. And, so we already faced this team once this season. It's the Philadelphia Frontrunners. They beat us 2-0 last time in our building.
Yeah, this is one of those teams we faced in the first 11 games where we were struggling mightily. So Heaters, Frontrunners also took advantage of us and our poor play at the onset. So hopefully we can get a little retribution here.
Yep, cut off a loss at home. We got a 2-game road trip here from here to LA. It's this traveling's just killing me. Well, you see a familiar face down there in the lower right, don't you? Smack Avery. Had to leave last season and thankfully got picked up by a good team. Trying to make a bid for the playoffs, although the Frontrunners are at the bottom of the division, so things aren't working well for them now, even though they got big talent. We'll see what they do in the second half of the season. There was that last game again. Didn't have time for the highlights. There's some strung together here. I mean, I know things started off early, like first inning, I think, right? First, Freddie Knox gets a home run. It's been a long time since Freddie Knox has done anything like that. In a long time. So it was good to see him get some lumber on the ball, get that thing out. And then right behind him, Hanley Dex. Right, it was back to back. Yeah, Dexteris comes.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Yeah,
back to back, and good way to start the game. And I think maybe got the team too jacked up too early because they didn't seem to really be able to put a whole lot together for the rest of the game.
Yeah, then the Heaters came back and they got a couple in there, some small ball type runs, kind of ran things up a bit. You could see some of that going on here in the background, and then finally later on in the game. The Beewolves make a run at it again, being down, I think 5-3, and then Freddie Knox comes up again, belts out his second 2-run home run day. I don't know if he's ever done that before.
I would be hard pressed. We'd have to go back through the archives to see it pull out something there. I can't remember. And obviously, it hasn't been recently, so it may have been a previous season or so ago, but he's got power when he wants it.
Yeah, the RBI man Ruby Green comes in, adds one more, gets him within one run. It was then 5-4, and then after that, things fell apart again. And late game, the Heaters end up putting a couple more points on the board. Here we're kind of running some of this, and they end up dropping it. The game ends up being 7-4 Detroit, right?
Yeah. It was 5-4 as we got into the top of the ninth, and you thought that if they could, the Beewolves could just get 3 and out, get back to the offensive side of things, they may have had a shot. But there was the Heaters were able to pick up 2 more runs in the top of the ninth and just kind of put the game out of reach.
Yeah, well, we'll put that one behind us. Like we say, can't win them all, and it's a long season, and that brings us to today's game. After we tell you about 20 other games, there were 20.
I got the final stats of that game just tattooed on my arm. I'm never going to forget that game.
I'm going to bring it to the play. Hope we get to bring it in the playoffs, right? Possible. You never know.
It's true. I mean, we've seen the Frontrunners a couple times in the playoffs, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were talking about the Heaters. Oh, you're talking about
the Heaters. No, you're right. The Heaters.
Or the Frontrunners. You never.
I lost the premise of my own joke.
20 other games.
Lost in my own joke. Where did I go? What happened?
20 other games to tell you about. Platypi started off in San Jose at Sawtooth. Pete, go.
Okay, the Platypi and the Sawteeth. Sawteeth jump out to an early lead, but the Platypi come back and win it 6-5. Sawteeth.
I think
13. Sorry.
Arctic's 3-0 over the Freedom.
Water bullets and wide loads 6-1.
Birders of the Grapplers, and it is a Grapplers win. Wow, 11-2.
The Gold Coats taking on the Sandcats. It's a battle of these two teams, and Gold Coats win at 4-3.
Buzzards at the Moose, and it's a Buzzards win 5-1.
Warblers and the Moonstars. Moonstars out to an early lead. Hold on to win 6-0.
The Nemesis, the Freebooters, 5-0 Freebooters. Wow.
Overdogs taking on the Herbivores, and the Herbivores Blake, the Overdogs 1-0.
Those Heaters went out to play the Wild Pigs out in New York, and the Heaters won big, 16-4.
Wow, the Jacks taking on the Moonstars, and the Jacks play bad visitors, and they win at 11-2, just beating up on them.
Wide loads, sirloins 5-1.
The Frontrunners taking on the Platypi. Platypi taking an early lead, hold on to win 4-2.
Grapplers at the Outlaws, and it's an Outlaws victory, 6-1.
Sandcats taking on the Hot Corners. Sandcats out early, and they're able to hold on 6-1 and win.
Sawteeth were at the Sirloins in St. Louis. St. Louis Sirloins take it 3-2.
Philadelphia Freedom and the Blowfish. It's a back and forth battle, but ultimately it's the Freedom in the end, 7-5.
The wide Water Bullets, the Gold Coats. Gold Coats take it 9-6.
Wide Bullets. The Jacks and the Arctics, and it's the Arctics 2-1-10.
Burners and the Wild Pigs. It's Burner 6-4. The Wide Pigs.
The Wide Pigs and the Wild Loads.
The Pioneer Conference. The Pathfinder Division. What's up?
The Burners are maintaining first place in the Pathfinder Division, Tommy, with a record of 16-11. The Crocodons and the Moose are both tied for second place. They're 2.5 games out of first, with records of 13-13. So they're both playing 500 ball.
Get out of here. Uncharted Division. It's the Oklahoma. I've done that before. The Oakland Outlaws are 17 place with a plus 45 run differential. I'm looking around the board there. It's the second best. And they are just a half game ahead of those San Diego Platypi, always nipping at the heels. Platypi are 17-10.
Yes, sir. Down in the Journey Division, the Freebooters with a record of 19-7 and a plus 54, a league best plus 54 run differential. They have a 7.5 game lead over the second place Arctics, who are in second place with a record of 12 wins and 15 losses. And a negative 16. So the only team in the Journey Division with a plus run differential, a positive run differential, are the Freebooters. Everybody, the rest of the teams are all negative.
Oh man, yeah. Phoenix is hoping that the Beewolves could do it because it looks like the Sandcats aren't making.
They're dropping away.
Yeah. Explorer Conference Seafair Division. It's the California Gold Coats out in front. They are 17-10, and they have a 1.5 game lead against the impressive Santa Monica Overdogs, are 15-11, and plus 32 run differential.
And in our very own trade division, the Herbivores have pulled into a tie with the Beewolves in first place. Both teams with a record of 16-10. The Herbivores with a plus 15 run differential and the Beewolves with a plus 6. In second place, there's a tie. The Sirloins and the Water Bullets, both with a record of 14-13, are 2.5 games behind the Herbivores and Beewolves in second place.
Oh, wow. And the Curiosity Division is the San Jose Sawteeth, who are 17-10 with a plus 29 run differential. They are a full 4 games ahead of both the New York Wide Loads and the San Diego Moonstars, who are in second place with 13 and 14. And I was just looking at the run differentials there. The Frontrunners are negative 34, which is not, it's the third worst in the league, while the Nemesis are negative 60.
Can you believe that? Boy, there's going to be a fire sale toward the end of the season. We should take a look at the Nemesis and see if there's anybody we're looking for, because isn't Scott a song over there playing for the Nemesis?
No, I don't think so. I think he's back in Tacoma with the Herbivores.
Okay.
But Jock Sports is there.
Okay.
That brings us to game 27 of 44. Today's game, it is the 16-10 Beewolf Rotation Aces against the 8-18 Frontrunners. So this should be a one-sided affair, but we'll have to see. Beewolf shouldn't take them for granted. The contact specialist Frontrunners also have a fair amount in the rotation in the pen, so they're pitching off the board. So we'll have to see how that fares out. We're putting our starting pitcher Fran Gipani on the mound, the right-hander. She's known mostly for her velocity, but she's got fair junk and okay accuracy. She's 2-1. Got a winning record on the season. She'd like to keep that. She's got a 1.15 ERA and a 0.90 WHIP.
That's right, and backing her up will be Hanley Dexter, the superstar shortstop. He's locked in, but not 100% physically fit. He's got better than average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base paths. He's in 467 with 7 home runs. Buster Biggs out there in left field with better than average power. better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 283 with 5 home runs. And then Freddie Knox, who's locked in today after that 2 home run game against the Heaters. Freddie Knox, the second baseman, has got little power, not a whole lot of power, but he showed some in the last game. Very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 311 with 3 home runs. And again, by virtue of being locked in, both Dexteras and Knox are outperforming their career stats.
All right. We're going to be going up against, it's a rematch. We're going to be going up against the Frontrunners right-hander Royalty Ocean. Royalty Ocean used to play for the San Diego Moonstars. She's got a home here now in Philadelphia. She's known mostly for her velocity and accuracy. She throws hard and accurate. She's got a little bit of junk in there. She's got a 3-2 winning record as well, so she'd like to stay in the win column. She's got a 4.75 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP. That's very respectable, and backing her up is the locked-in Hannah Mess, the second base person. She's got good power. She's got about average ability to connect and very good speed on the base path. She's hitting 299 with 10 home runs. Wow, Hannah Mess with 10 home runs. Yeah, she's fifth for slugging percentage. She's doing
wow,
and she was also tied for second for stolen bases. 9.
Holy cow! Yeah, she's an offensive threat. And then, of course, you got Stan Elvey, the locked-in left fielder. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect, a little bit less than average speed on the base paths, but he's hitting 300 on the season with 1 home run. And then Jonas Trickster, isn't that it? Jonas?
Yep.
Jonas Trickster, the first baseman, good power, average ability to connect, and very good speed on the base paths. Well, good speed on the base paths, but he's only hitting 198, but he does have 5 dingers, Tommy. So you're looking at 16 home runs in those 3 players. And again, Hannah Mess and Stan Elvey, both being locked in, are outperforming their career stats. So they're playing pretty well this season. So we've got 15, and they've got 16 home runs.
Should be good. We're getting the lineup from the assistant coach looking like this. Freddie Knox is going to start things off. He's locked in. He's playing second base. Right behind him, Handy Dexteras. The poor guy can't get a break. We can't sit him because he's constantly locked in. So he'll bat second and play center field today. He'll be on the outfield. To his left is going to be Billy LeBoink playing in right field. He'll bat third. Batting fourth, cleanup. Ruby Green is going to play first base. She's coming again for the slumping Sturdy Woodman, who didn't have a great outing in that last one. So Magic Moore and Sturdy Woodman both sitting. Buster Biggs is going to bat fifth and play left field. At third base, batting sixth, Bertha Banks. Playing at shortstop again, our man Ham, the Ham Slam, is going to be shortstop, batting seventh. Eighth, Eliza Peck's coming back in as her usual. She'll be catching and batting ninth. The best whip in the league and the second lowest ERA, Fran Gipani. She's throwing the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the changeup, and she's bringing it to the most packed league, Founders Field, on a beautiful night here in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir. Starlit sky. Let's get this one going. Let's get it in the books.
Prime time baseball.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. I'm playing with my mic here. I kind of exhaled and made a funny, weird noise.
Since 1923.
Then I tried to replicate it. Going for the free front runners, Stan Elvey catching, Jonas Trickster in right field, Vincenzo at first base, Phil Jones in left field, Hannah Mess playing second base, Hart at short, Club in center field, Driver playing third base, and Royalty Ocean pitching. So as the front runner field, Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexteras, Billy LeBoink will get ready to step into the box. Royalty Ocean going to take the bump with a 4.75 ERA. And the fans here are ready to watch a little baseball. And there's the umpire yelling, play ball. Knox is locked in and fit, hitting 311, 3 home runs.
Quite a facility. First pitch. Great night for baseball. It's a ball by Royalty Ocean. 1-0. Freddie Knox reaches out, hits down on the ground. Hannah Mess going to pick that up a second, one pump throw to first, and get the first out.
Just like that, he's no longer locked in. Hanley Dexteras is locked in and well, hitting 467, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. There's a shot into center field. Is it going to carry? Yes, but Club is going to be able to track it down and catch it, make the catch for the second out. 2 down, and in steps Billy LeBoink.
It's a deep center field back there at this ballpark. Billy LeBoyne getting 420 on the season. 1 home run, 15 RBIs. Takes his first pitch inside, ball 1. No count. Second pitch outside, Royalty Ocean trying to dial it in. Her 7th pitch is high, but he swings at it, pops it up Texas Leaguer into center field, and it drops in the glove of a running Ed Club.
3 up, 3 down, and Ocean got out of the inning without throwing too many pitches. We're going into the bottom of the first. Stan Elvey, Jonas Trickster, and Cole Vincenzo going to face Gipani and her 1.15 ERA. Stan Elvey's locked in and fit. He's a tough out, hitting 300 with 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Elvey playing catcher for the Frontrunners. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. That's in there for called strike. And Gipani is even the count at 1-1. That one's fouled straight back. And Elvey is now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but Elvey's known as a tough out. There's a roller to Ruby Green, who's going to pick it up, take it herself, step on first for the first out. 1 down, and in steps right fielder Jonas Trickster. He's neutral and fit, hitting 198 on the season, but he does have 5 home runs and 9 RBIs. Fouled that one off along the third baseline into the dugout. No balls, 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 1. Count is even now, 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases empty in the bottom of the first. That's fouled straight back. Trickster now falls behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jonas Trickster, the front runner, right fielder, swing and a miss. And Gipani gets her first K of the day in the form of Jonas Trickster. Cole Vincenzo, the first baseman, he's tense and well. Favors the outside pitch. He's hitting 275 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Which is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
No strikes in here. Okay, that one is hit hard but foul, just on the other side of the foul line along first base line. 1-1. There's a roller that's going to get to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick it up and throw it. Wow.
Yeah, waited
with that throw. He had to barehand it, and then he just kind of lollygagged it over there. Okay, so we're heading into the top of the second. Ruby Green, Buster Biggs, Bertha Banks going to get their first look at Royalty Ocean, who threw 7 pitches in the first inning. Her ERA is at 4.62. Ruby Green playing first base for the Beewolves is neutral and fit, known as an RBI man. She's hitting 286 with an RBI. First pitch is inside, ball 1. That one's inside as well, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That one goes outside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Ruby Green. That one finally comes over the plate, 3-1 now. That one's outside, ball 4. So Ruby Green takes a walk on 5 pitches.
All right. Get there one way or another. Buster Biggs up 283, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs. Slower than average runner at first base. Hard liner to deep left field. It's going back, but it's going to be caught at the track by our old friend Philae Jones for the first out.
Yep, and that was only 1 pitch. It should have taken more than that. Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral fit, hitting 275 with a home run, 7 RBIs. 1 out. Runner at first base does not have a lot of power. A lot of speed, I'm sorry. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get up the middle into center field. A clean single for Bertha Banks. So now there's runners at first and second with only 1 out. And in steps Ham Slamus.
Hammy Slammy, 314.
Catcher does not have a very good arm, though.
1 home run, 1 RBI, 1 strike. Oh, on the count, 1 out. Pressure up here at top of the second. That one misses low, 91 miles an hour. Even 1 apiece, 1 out here at the top of the second, no score. 1-2. She's got him in a hole. He hits a liner in the right field. That's going to be in there, and they're going to hold up. Trickster throws it in to keep the runner on. The bases are loaded with 1 out beat.
Yes, sir, and in steps Eliza Peck, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. She's hitting 183 with a home run, 7 RBIs. Bases loaded with only 1 out. Pressure up on Royalty Ocean, and Peck bunts it foul along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Peck shows bunt but pulls it back. High, ball 1. 1-1 now. There's a bunt down the third baseline. Royalty Ocean's going to pick it up, make the throw, and get Eliza Peck, but they get the run to score. So it's 1-0 Beewolves, and in steps Fran Gipani.
Nice sack bunt there, Eliza. And up comes Fran Gipani. Not a bad hitting pitcher. Reaches out, hits on the right on the ground. Hannah Mess picks it up, throws it out.
All right, so we're going into the bottom of the second. It's Beewolves 1 run on 2 hits, Frontrunners nothing. Philae Jones, Hannah Mess, Miles Hart going to get a look at Fran Gipani, who threw 11 pitches with a strikeout in the first inning. She's doing that thing where she's throwing those first pitches right down the pipe, and yet it's hard to lay off of them, and yet they don't go anywhere.
Philae Jones hitting .322 with 10 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hard the left, and that's going to get past Ham Slamus in the left field. 1 pitch, 1 hit, and the fans love Philae Jones, and the Frontrunners looking to get back a tie as quickly as they can. Here she comes, Pete. The locked-in Hannah Mess. The outfield's going to fall back deep. She's hitting .299 on the season, 10 home runs, 18 RBIs, faster than a bullet. That first pitch by Fran Gipani misses low, 1-0 the count. Average speed runner at first base. Here in the second, 1-0 Beewolves. Fouls that one back off the net. We're even up at 1 apiece. Fran Gipani get ready to throw a 15th pitch here. Full capacity crowd. Fooled her. High changeup outside, 1-2 to Hannah Mess. Curveball that's fouled back behind the plate. Eliza Peck's going over in front of the dugout for the Frontrunners to make that grab. 2 outs. And it comes Miles Hart hitting .261. I'm sorry, 1 out. Miles Hart's looking a little tense. He's hitting .261, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Still a solid power hitter. Fouls a hard one back off the wall. Foul ball, 1 the count. Anticipated that mid-count changeup up high, but it misses. And we're even 1 apiece. Third pitch by Gipani's a jiving grab to her left. Bertha Banks wasn't able to get the throw over to first, but she makes what a grab. It's good to see Bertha's doing well tonight. She got a good hit earlier, and now she's playing well at third base. The fans still cheering on the Frontrunners, and it's Ed Clubb's turn. Ed Clubb hitting .287, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, takes the first pitch for a ball. Great contact hitter, Ed Clubb. Checks on that one, but it's a strike. 0-1 the count. Beewolves need 1. It's popped up behind the plate. Eliza Peck's going to grab another one if it stays in play. She does, right in front of the net for the 3rd out. All right.
So we're heading into the top of the third. Beewolves 1 run on 2 hits. Frontrunners no runs on 1 hit. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. Hannah Dexter's 0 for 1. Billy LeBoink 0 for 1. Royalty Ocean at 23 pitches with a walk and giving up 2 hits. Freddie Knox is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .308 with 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. First pitch to Knox is low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. That one's, catches the inside corner for called strike. 1-1. Late swing, and Freddie Knox is now behind in the count. 1-2. Ocean delivers. There's a line drive to Hart at shortstop, who makes the catch. 1 down.
All right, that brings in Hadley Dex, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Still locked in, though. So you never know what Hannah's going to hit. It's a liner right to driver. That's another first pitch out. Quick work.
I'm just going to put my controller down until I get 2 strikes, because that's, come on, man, stop it.
Although it's right in there.
Billy LeBoink, yeah, it is. Billy LeBoink is in. Okay, 1-1. She's coming to the plate really quick. Royalty Ocean, there's a roller to Hannah Mess at second base. That'll be 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. And again, she didn't throw many pitches, and you know that's what you got to do. Yeah. You got to make her throw pitches.
But she's throwing them right down the middle. I mean, you just gonna watch her put you 0-2.
And they're going nowhere. Bottom of the third, 1-0. Rowan Driver, Royalty Ocean, and Stan Elvey going to face Gipani through 22 pitches so far in the game. Rowan Driver, the third baseman's neutral and fit, hitting .211 with 2 RBIs this season. Yeah, like you say, it's right there, and yet they're going nowhere. Just going nowhere. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Rowan Driver, the front runner third baseman. Ooh, that one's high. Almost got him to chase, but he was able to hold off. 2-0 now. That's fouled off along the third baseline. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fran Gipani delivers her 26th pitch, catches the low outside corner for a called strike, and the count is evened up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. It's a clean single for Rowan Driver, and Driver will be at first base with nobody out. Royalty Ocean, the starting pitcher, steps in. She's neutral and fit, hitting 188. Runner at first base, Rowan Driver, does not have a lot of speed, not a big threat, steal threat. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Ocean showed bunt. Ocean shows bunt again, but she pulls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Royalty Ocean, the pitcher. And that's bunted foul along the third baseline. And now Ocean finds herself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rowan Driver at first base. That one's low. Count has evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's bunted foul. And Royalty Ocean goes down on strikes. So 1 out. Rowan Driver at first base. Stan Elvey, the catcher, stepping in. Elvey 0 for 1, I believe, today. He pounds that first pitch into left center field. Hanley Dexteris is on his oars, and that's way back, 4 rows deep into left center field. A home run for Stan Elvey. It went 427 feet. It's his second home run and 9th RBI of the season, and the Frontrunners have taken a 2-1 lead. Jonas Trickster, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's got power versus left-handed pitching, which won't help him today. 1 out, base is empty now for Trickster. There's a swinging bunt, and Eliza Peck picks it up, makes the throw to first for the 2nd out. So 2 down, and in steps Cole Vincenzo, the first baseman. He's tense but well, favors the outside pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, base is empty in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch is fouled straight back, strike 1. Vincenzo playing first base for the Frontrunners today. Swing and a miss, and now Vincenzo finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Gipani delivers, and that's fouled straight back. Gipani going to deliver her 38th pitch here. She delivers that, and he hits it foul along the 3rd baseline. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vincenzo making Gipani throw some pitches. He fouls that one off as well. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Vincenzo goes down on strikes. But the Frontrunners are able to hang 2 on the board. So as we go into the top of the 4th, it's Frontrunners 2, Beewolves 1. Ruby Green up. Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 1 for 1. Royalty Ocean at 31 pitches has given up 1 walk and a couple of hits. Ruby Green playing first base.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
32nd pitch by Ocean. It's the first pitch swing, but that one
Again,
gets out
into
right field. It's a good single by Ruby Green. She's on with no outs.
All right, so we got a leadoff single. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, is in neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Ruby Green at first base has less than average speed, so she's not a big steal threat, although the catcher does not have a very good arm. 1 ball, 1 strike to Buster Biggs. That was a hit and run, but he fouled that one off. 1-2 now to Biggs. That one's popped up in the center field. Center fielder's calling for it, and Ed Clubb makes the catch for the 1st out. So 1 down. And Ruby Green's still at first base.
Come on, Buster. Bertha Banks now 1 for 1 with a single. 284. Her average coming up. She's got 1 long ball, 7 RBIs. Got her RBI at first base. That one's outside. Good patience, Bertha Banks. 1-0 the count. She doesn't swing at that first pitch. Swings to that one. It's a hard line in right field, and that's going to be the lead, Pete. Bertha Banks, what a night she's having. She hits the low ball appraisal sign. It's been a while since we've seen her take one out, and when she does it hard. 394 feet. It's her 2nd home run, 9th RBI of the season, and she gives the Beewolves the lead again after a short time away.
Yes, sir. And in steps Ham Slam at the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. I think he's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, base is empty now for Slamis. First pitch is inside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Slamis. That catches the up outside corner for a called strike. 2-1. That one's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Ham Slamis. That one's way high, and Ham Slamis will take a base. So another runner at first base with only 1 out, and in steps Eliza Peck.
All right, Beewolves, let's keep this outfield going. Eliza Peck is something on the day. I'll tell you, something. Good contact hitter. First pitch in there for a strike. Slamus at first base with just one out. We'll roll her back to that's going to be a double play ball. Over to second for one. Wow, her mojo went down on the way to first. She knew it.
Yeah. But the Beewolves pick up 2 more runs, so it's Beewolves 3 runs on 4 hits, Frontrunners 2 runs on 3 hits. Philae Jones 1 for 1, Hannah Mess 0 for 1, and Miles Hart 0 for 1. Fran Gipani at 40 pitches.
Philae Jones 1 for 1 with a single, 330. A lot of Beewolves fans made the trip here to the East Coast to get this game. Temperate climate in August. First pitch inside. This is ball 1-1 count. Good baseball city here, Philadelphia. Oh. That one, slider hits a hard foul ball on first base line to his own dugout. We're going to want a piece to Philae Jones. Hard foul back up the net. The outfield's going to fade back deep. 1-2. Fran Gipani got him in a hole. Fouls that breaking pitch off again behind the net. Batting practice. Still 1-2 to Philae Jones. Number 61, the left fielder for the Frontrunners, anticipated that two-figure middle pitch, but missed. 2-2 to Jones. Gipani looking for the right signal from Peck. She gets it, nods, winds up, tosses. Hard liner. Wow, first base. That guy just ducked out of the way. Souvenirs, still 2 apiece. Swinging him a strike 3. Finally gets him. Couldn't get a pitch past him for like 5 minutes there. And that brings in Hannah Mess, who's 0 for 1 on the day. No longer locked in. With the crowd behind her. They want to get it back. That first pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 1-0 count to Mess. What a mess. Hard foul off the net. And we're even at 1 apiece. 50th pitch by Fran Gipani coming right now. It's a strike. So we're going to miss strike 2. 1-2. Can she put her away? Can Fran put her away? Wind up toss. Pop up into center field. Hanley Dexter sees it. He's coming up. He lost it in the lights, but he got it. Catch for a second. That was in the air. Luckily, it was in the air for 10 minutes. Miles Hart.
I was going to say, we've had some issues as of late with the outfielders not seemingly running to the ball.
Not tracking it, yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
Miles Hart.
Oh, come on,
1. Check swing. Ball. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. 3-2 Beewolves. That one makes it in for a strike. Nice slider. We're even at 1 apiece. Third pitch is a curveball in the inside corner. Makes it in strike. 1-2 now to Miles Hart. Fran Gipani needs 1 more. On her 55th pitch is a swing and a strike out inside corner. Good inning for Fran Gipani.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the 5th. Beewolves holding on to a 3-2 lead. Fran Gipani 0 for 1. Freddie Knox 0 for 2. And Hanley Dexter 0 for 2. Royalty Ocean at 45 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 4 hits. Her ERA is up to 4.95. Fran Gipani's neutral, and Fitchy's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Franny. Let's get something going here. She's got no batting average so far this season. First pitch is low, ball 1. That catches the inside corner for a called strike, and the count is evened up 1-1. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs to Fran Gipani. That one's popped up behind home plate, out of play. She'll get another pitch. 1-2. That one's way inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gipani. That one's fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a smash. That's getting into right center field. And Club was able to track it down and get on it and make the catch for the first out. That really looked like it might have been extra bases, Tommy.
Club caught that one right in front of Smack Avery. Freddie Knox up, takes his first pitch for a ball. 1-0 count. Second pitch is high and inside. He swings, fouls it back. 1 apiece. 55th pitch by Ocean is also high. She falls behind 2-1 in the count to Freddie Knox. Curveball right past the mound. That's a big hit by Knox in the center field. Ed Club picks it up, throws it in, and holds him up. Nice single Freddie as mojo goes up.
All right. Hanley Dexter's locked it in well. Known as a tough out utility player. He's 0 for 2 today. Freddie Knox at first base with 1 out. First pitch to Dexteris is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. 1 ball and 1 strike. Freddie Knox at first base. There's a smash that's going deep into.
Yep.
That's going to be out of here.
The bullpen.
Dexteris has gone deep to right center field and hit a 414-foot home run. That's his 8th home run and 24th RBI of the season, and the Beewolves have a 5-2 lead now. And up steps Billy LeBoink.
Beewolves don't want no close game. That's how they lost it the last time. Billy LeBoink now 0 for 2. The fans are starting to get quiet here in Philadelphia. They've seen this before too many times. That first pitch misses, ball 1-0 count. That one misses outside, 2-0. Philadelphia itching for a playoff team, and they're not getting it tonight. 3 quick balls by Ocean, who's having a hard time. She floats one in for a strike, but Billy LeBoink's good for letting her get the pitch count up, and she does. Misses another one, walks him. Good patience by a veteran batter to get that bag.
Yes, sir. So Billy LeBoink at first base, and then steps Ruby Green. She's up. Her batting average has jumped up to 302. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Oh. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. Out of play into the stands. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Runner at first base. Royalty Ocean is tense now. Ooh. That one's way up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ocean struggling there. That one's popped high into the air, into center field. It looks like Ed Clubb's calling for it. He makes the catch, and off goes Billy LeBoink. Oh, he's down.
And they got him. Oh, they threw it past. Oh, no, I gotta get back. He's not fast enough to take that base.
But he caused the throwing error.
Buster Biggs 0 for 2, and Royalty Ocean is going to be 0 for the night. They're going to tap her on the shoulder. She's going out in the top of the 5th. Wow, so not a great performance by Ocean. Number 50 is going to have a seat, and she's tense. They're going to bring in Arf Bull, the reliever, number 33, A ranked. So it's actually a trade up. The reliever's got a 6.55 ERA, though, a 1.55 whip, 17 strikeouts on the season. He's known mostly for his junk. He throws the ball with wild bend. He's also very good with the heat and with the accuracy. He's not fully rested, which means he's pitched recently, but he's composed. He throws a forefinger, and then he puts in the slider and a curveball to mix things up. So Arf Bull is trying to get the Frontrunners out of a bad situation so they get back in. He's got a sidearm delivery. It's hard to read across the plate. First one misses 1-0. Second one in the same spot, swung fouled back by Buster Biggs. 1 apiece. Similar spot. Buster Biggs having a hard time nailing it down. He fouls it off 1-2. That one he gets right past the mound into center field. That's going to be a clean single. Oh, and Ed Clubb fumbles it a little bit. We got 2 on.
2 on with 1 out, and Bertha Banks steps in. She's 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs.
There's some scat there at the top of the batter's box, Pete.
Yeah. Ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Bertha Banks. 2 outs. I said there was 1 out. There's 2 outs. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. That one's high, ball 3. 3-1, but Arf Bull is known to be a composed pitcher. That one's low, ball 4. Arf Bull has walked the bases loaded for Ham Slamus.
Ooh, that's, I don't know if you want to be doing that. Ham Slamus is 1 for 1, the single and a walk. He's got good power. First one makes the outside corner, good bend out at 0-1 by Bull. He's looking a little bit tense. Misses that one. We're even at 1 apiece. Bull cannot walk in the run. He's got a pitch to him. That's going to go out into center field. And they're going to get everybody coming for 2. And they get the 3rd out. But they get a run or 2 runs?
2.
Nice.
They pick up 2 more runs. So, yeah, the Beewolves pick up 4 runs in the 5th inning, making it 7-2. Ed Clubb 0 for 1. Rowan Driver 1 for 1. And Arf Bull's first at bat. Gipani at 55 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Ed Clubb, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Clubb struggled with his fielding out there. Kind of booted the ball, made a bad throw.
Yes.
Struggling. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Fran Gipani at 57 pitches. That one's out inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ed Clubb. Beewolves with a 7-2 lead. That one's fouled off along the 3rd baseline. Clubb now behind in the count 1-2. Bottom of the 5th. That one's popped up behind home plate, and Eliza Peck gives chase, but that's going to float over the backstop into the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ed Clubb. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and Ed Clubb goes down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ooh. Rowan Driver, the 3rd baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit, obviously wears number 24.
Obviously.
Base is empty for Driver. That's swing and a miss, strike 1. I love it when they have like new players where they don't have the They just announced a number. Number 24.
Yeah.
Ball one, strike one, one out to Rowan Driver. That was ripped foul into the stands. Heads up.
Look out, folks.
Driver now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Bertha. Bertha Banks. How do you do that, Bertha? Another infield. I think that should be a charged error against Bertha Banks that just squirted through her legs, and it shouldn't have. It wasn't hit very hard. Arf Bull is stepping in. His power and contact are struggling. He's tense but fit. He lays down the bunt, and they're going to go to first with it for the second out. So 2 down, and Rowan Driver was able to get the second. So runner at second with 2 outs. Stan Ivy?
Alive. Staying alive.
Staying alive. There you go. Staying alive stepped in. He hit the home run last time up. He's locked in and fit. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike one. That one's fouled straight back, and now Staying Alive is in the hole 0-2, but he's a tough out. That one's low, ball one, almost got him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ripped foul into the dugout along the third base line. 1-2. Gipani delivers her 70th pitch to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up, make the long throw to first for the third out, and we are out of the inning. So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. Beewolves 7 runs on 8 hits with an error. The Frontrunners 2 runs on 3 hits. Eliza Peck 0 for 1, Fran Gipani 0 for 2, and Freddie Knox 1 for 3. Arf Bullet 12 pitches, giving up a walk and 3 hits. Eliza Peck is tense but fit. She's 0 for 1 with an RBI today. Come on, Eliza, let's get off the snide here. First pitch is low, ball 1. That one's in the wheelhouse, but she lifts it into center field, and Ed Clubb is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the first out. 1 down.
That brings in Fran Gipani. 0 for 2, but she's a pitcher. She's a good contact pitcher. Number 40, standing in the right-hand batter's box, takes the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Good bend on that ball by Bull. That's a liner in the left field, but that's going to be into the glove of Philae Jones for 2 quick outs.
Gary just too far. Freddie Knox locked in and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 2 quick outs for Arf Bull, who's tense. First pitch catches the inside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That's ripped. That's going to get up the middle into center field for a clean single for Freddie Knox. Knox rounds first, but is able to come back. So 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexterez.
No longer locked in. He's on fire. 1 for 3 with a home run already. And Hanley, what a season Hanley's had. Oh, he checks on that first one. Good way to pull it back. 1-0 count. There goes Freddie for second. The pitch out, the throw. It's in the dirt. It's in the dirt, and Freddie gets the base. Now he's at second base with 2 outs. Pitch out. They were looking for third, I guess. Yeah.
No, it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Dexterez.
So why did he steal on a pitch out? But they didn't. They decided to walk him after Freddie Knox stole second, because that way they can get the force out. Because they could just step on third now and get him. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Arf Bull's going to get pulled there. He's going to get, after the intentional walk, to get runners at first and second. And they're going to bring in Marshall Rosas. Marshall Rosas, the relief pitcher. He's B ranked. He's got a 5.59 ERA, 1.6 whip. He's got 19 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average velocity, but he's got very good junk. He's got poor accuracy, but he's fully rested. He's known around the league as a specialist and composed pitcher. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. So this guy's got a full repertoire. It's a real deal. He's good reliever.
Yeah, Marshall Rosas is going to face off against Billy LeBoink, who's going to put that one out there that's off the wall, and everybody's running, and that's going to be two-run double for Billy LeBoink off the wall in right field.
The first pitch.
Off the first pitch from Marshall Rosas.
Wow, what offense by the Beewolves tonight. And he's tense already. Misses that pitch outside to the RBI man, Ruby Green, with 2 outs. Top of the 6th, 9-2 Beewolves. That breaker misses. Still can't dial in that strike. 2-0. The last strike he pitched was hit off the wall. 3 quick balls. But he's composed. Except he walks from 4 pitches. Wow. Wow.
Again, pitching trouble for the Frontrunners. The Buster Biggs coming in. He's the left fielder. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 2 outs, runners at first and second. That one's high, ball 1. LeBoink at second isn't very fast, so he kind of corks things up. There's a roller to the second baseman, Hannah Metz. She's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. But we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. It's Beewolves 9, Frontrunners 2. Jonas Trickster 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Cole Vincenzo 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Phil A. Jones 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Gipani at 70 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA's at a 1.43.
Jonas
Trickster is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
He is 0 for 2. He's tense.
Do I talk too much, Tommy? Am I talking too much?
Nah, never. He's still got power. And he puts that one in the right field line, first base line, foul ball. Souvenir, a Jonas Trickster foul ball. That one he's going to hand out in the third base line. Upper deck, he's handed out souvenirs tonight to the Frontrunner fans, and he hits a little line. This is a souvenir to Ruby Green, who's going to pick that up and walk that down to first base and get that out, 1 out. And that brings in Cole Vincenzo. He's 0 for 2 on the day, looking tense, not quite 100% physically. So number 9, 9 can take the first pitch over a strike. Vincenzo. 75th pitch by Fran Gipani, swinging a strike, 2-0-2. 1 more to go. Could she put him down? The power hitter for the front runners. Ooh, that went up near the hands. He leaned in on it, 1-2 the count. Low and away, nice breaking pitch, 4 pitch strikeout. Fran Gipani looking good. And Phil Jones now 1 for 2 with a single. But he's an RBI man with a ton of power. We've seen him crush some monsters. There's a hard one down the third base line, foul ball. The outfield was scared by that. They're going to fade back. And with the sneeze from Gipani, number 40 wipes it off, gets her signal from Peck, winds up, toss. Breaking pitch misses outside slider. She spits that out of her mouth. Even at 1 apiece. 2 outs. That one drifts up high. Now we're at 2-1. 80 pitches under her belt to the power hitter, Phil Jones. Loses that one as a swing and a miss, strike 2. Finally I get to say that. Oh, what a curveball. She gets him swinging and missing, Pete.
Yep, so we're going to go into the top of the 7th. It's still Beewolves 9, Frontrunners 2. Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run and a walk. Ham Slamus 2 for 2 with a walk. And Eliza Peck 0 for 2. Marshall Rosas threw 7 pitches, gave up a walk and 1 hit. ZRA's at 5.49. Bertha Banks neutral and fit, 2 for 2 with a home run, single, a walk, and 2 RBIs.
A whole bunch of stuff. First pitch misses a little bit high. Ball 1. Good patience, Bertha. She wanted to swing at that. That one missed inside 2-0. Marshall Rosas' 10th pitch. Finally, right down the middle. Wow, that one whistled right past his face as Bertha Banks hit that out in the center field for the single.
Seems like every other hitter has a real penchant for high pitches for some reason. Ham Slamus, the shortstop's locked in and fit now. He's 2 for 2. Bertha Banks is on base again, Tommy. That's ripped, just foul. Oh, my. Strike 1 to Slamus. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Bertha Banks standing at first base. Ham Slamus takes that one, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That one's inside, ball 3. Now Rosas is known as a composed pitcher. He's 3-1. Oh, just catches the inside corner for a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's lifted. That's going to fall. Oh, no, Bertha. No.
They get a double play. Wow, what defense.
No, that was horrible base running. Bertha Banks turned around for some reason, so I hit the speed button to get it. No, go forward. And unfortunately, by hitting that, Ham Slamus rounded first base.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Oh, wow.
So
they clear the bags.
That was horrible base running, folks.
It's
horrible.
It's Eliza.
Horrible.
It's Eliza Beck's turn. First pitch right in for a strike. On the count.
Still trying to digest that. Oh, that was horrible.
She doesn't like the signal she's getting from the first base coach. Swinging bunt foul. Quickly in a hole 0-2. Marshall Rosas looking to put her away, and he does. Swinging a miss, strike 3.
And then you follow it up with that. That's not good. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves 9, Frontrunners 2. Hannah Metz 0 for 2. Miles Hart 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ed Club 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Gipani had 82 pitches with 8 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA's at a 1.4. Hannah Metz, the second baseman. is neutral and fit. She's 0 for 2 today, hitting .292. 10 home runs, 18 RBIs. And as Tommy pointed out, she's also one of the league leaders in stolen bases. She takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two, and now Hannah Mess finds herself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Allen's outside, ball one. Gipani hoping she could get Mess to chase, but she was able to hold off. Swing and a miss, and Hannah Mess goes down 0 for 3 so far today, Tommy. Miles Hart, the shortstop, tense, but favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 2, though, today. Again, I think some of the hitters that the front runners depend on are kind of letting them down here. That first pitch from Gipani is low, ball one. Allen's outside, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes now to Miles Hart. That's in there for called strike. 2-1. Miles Hart, the front runner, shortstop. That one, but foul along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and that quickly the count is evened up. Swing and a miss, and Miles Hart goes down on strikes. Make it 9 or 10, because I think Hannah Mess struck out, so that's 10. Ed Clubb stepping in. He's 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, bases empty for the center fielder. Takes the first pitch low, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Clubb getting a lot of work out there in center field. That was fouled straight back. And we have an even count at 1-1. There's a roller. That's going to get to Ruby Green, who's going to pick it up and take it herself. Step on first for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3, and we're top of the 8th. It's Beewolves, 9 runs on 11 hits with 1 error, and the front runners 2 runs on 3 hits. Fran Gipani 0 for 3, Freddie Knox 2 for 4, and Hannah Dexter 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Marshall Rosas through some pitches. Gipani's locked in and fit, but she's 0 for 3 today. Typically a good hitter. Looks like she's going to take the rest of the day off. So Gipani looks like she's going to get a seat here, which will be good. In comes Poke Foster. Poke Foster, the pinch hitter. He's hitting the slugger rate. 389 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He does not have a lot of power. He's got poor power. He's got about average contact, but poor speed on the base pass. So Poke Foster coming in to pinch hit Gipani.
Oh, Pokey.
He jumps on the first pitch and pops it up into shallow left field. And Miles Hart is there to make the catch for the first out. So 1 down, and in steps Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 319. Let's see if we can get out of this in 3 pitches. I mean, wait a minute. 21st pitch makes it in for a strike. On the count. It's going right at him. Marshall Rosas. That one fades a little bit high. We're even 1 apiece. Top of the 8th. Gets that second strike, 1 or 2. He's got him in a hole. Swings really foul back off the net. Tried that changeup again on him. And the breaking pitch outside. He reaches out to right field, but Hannah Mess goes back to shallow center to grab that for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down. Hannah Dexter's on fire and well. He steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk today. First pitch to Dexteris is in the dirt. Ball 1. There's a smash.
Yes.
That's gone, Tom. That's gone. Hannah Dexteris, 2 home runs. That one went to straightaway center field, and you knew it right off the bat. That thing traveled. It was a line drive, 449 feet. It's his 9th home run, 25th RBI of the season to make it 10-2 in the 8th.
You can't throw it down the middle to Hanley. Not when he's on fire. Come on, Marshall. What you thinking there, tough guy? 28th pitch by Marshall Rosas. Misses for ball. 1-0 count. Composed specialist. There's a liner that's going to be over the head of what's his name at shortstop, and Club's going to pick him up, but it's Billy LeBoink, so he's going to stay at first base with a single. Nice single, Billy.
Yes, sir. Ruby Green, an RBI man. She's 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks. Wow, 2 walks for Green today. First pitch is outside, ball 1. The runner at first base. That's a shot, and that's Hart laid out for it. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to make the play at first base, so everybody's safe. You got runners at first and second now with 2 outs, and in steps Buster Biggs.
Oh, Buster one for there. Goes Marshall Rosas. They've had it with him, too. Wow. They're going to bring in the reliever, Lane Canto. Now, we knew Lane Canto. She throws the ball hard. She's got a 3.68 ERA, 127 with 18 strikeouts. Doesn't put much bend on it, but she's also very accurate. She's well rested. She's got the four-finger, the slider, and the curveball. So Lane Canto might be the best person for this job. Late game, to just close this thing out. That one's fouled back off the net by Buster Biggs. 0-1. Strike 2 in there for 90 miles. 0-2. Pressure way up. Could she close it out? Swings, fouls that one back off the net. Still 0-2. There she goes.
No.
3 pitch. Gets the strikeout.
All right, so
There he comes.
you know who I'm calling for. Wild Thing.
Case Barajas, the reliever, the B-rank reliever. Number 20 is going to come in. He's got an 11.40 ERA he'd like to work on. He's got a 2.07 whip, which is respectable, and 23 strikeouts for a reliever. Like Pete mentioned, pretty good. He throws the ball hard. He throws it accurately, and he doesn't put much bend on it. He's well rested. He throws a forefinger and mixes it up with the slider and the changeup.
So as we head into the bottom of the 8th, it's Beewolves 10 runs on 14 hits with an error. Frontrunners 2 runs on 3 hits. Rowan Driver 1 for 2. Lane Cantos first at bat, staying alive. 1 for 3 with a home run. Case Barajas coming in with that 11 ERA. Rowan Driver neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single.
Right. The driver in the driver's seat. Fans here clearing out a little bit on a beautiful night in Philadelphia. That one misses low and outside. 1-0 the count to Rowan Driver. The third baseman for the what's their names? Frontrunners. And Ruby Green picks it up on the first base line, tosses it to Barajas, who's covering the bag. And they get that first out. Lane Canto comes up. Yeah, they're going to sit her because they need the offense, unfortunately, because they need her on the mound. They're going to bring in Adriana Clay. Adriana Clay has no stats. I don't know if she's played yet. She's a contact hitter, so Frontrunner's hoping she makes some contact. She stands in the left-hand batter's box. And the fans behind her here, clapping, hoping she can get on base like so many Frontrunners have failed to do. The first pitch by Barajas, and never strike, 0 the count. Goes right at her, strike 2. And if she's not going to swing, he may as well. Fifth pitch by Case Barajas gets a signal from Pecky, winds up, he throws it. Just misses outside. She doesn't chase. He was hoping to get her to chase that one. 1-2. Chase with no chase. Gets that breaking pitch low and inside. Freddie Knox finally sees it, waving it off. He comes in up to the grass in the infield and makes that catch for the second out. Stand alive. Coming in locked in, 1 for 3 the home run. The fans saying, hey, maybe our catcher could do something. This team in the playoff. This team went to the finals a couple seasons back, and they're just looking awful right now. Fouls that one back off the net, 1-2. Hard one, third baseline, 0-2. He's a tough out. There it is, past the mound. It's the center field. He's going to get out with a clean single. And the next throws that one in. Stand alive. You can't get past him. No, you can't. But you might be able to get past Jonas Trickster, who's 0 for 3. Who's not having a great night, though. Stand alive is about an average speed at first base. First pitch inside to Trickster is a strike, 0-1. Pressure up now, bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Trickster not in his best form. Hard liner, first base line. That's going to be a foul ball soon here. 0-2 still. Fans on their feet. That one misses just low to number 49. Jonas Trickster still 1-2. Swing and a strike 3. He gets him on the rising fastball.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
So I was going to say that when they pulled Adriana Clay, when they brought in Adriana Clay, we might see Smack Avery. So as we go into the top of the 9th, Adriana Clay, the pinch hitter, will take a seat. And Smack Avery, the former Beewolf closing pitcher, finally gets picked up by the Frontrunners. And we'll get a look at him in his new blues. Smack Avery, the new pitcher, he's neutral and fit. He's got no stats so far. He's got good velocity. He's got poor junk and poor accuracy. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. So as we head into the top of the 9th, again, it's Beewolves 10, Frontrunners 2. Bertha Banks 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Ham Slam is 2 for 3 with a walk. Eliza Peck 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Smack Avery with a 0. No stats so far. So this may be his first appearance.
I think it is. I think it's his first on the mound. Bertha Banks, yeah.
3 for 3 with a home run. First pitch from Avery's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bertha Banks. And she pops that one up on the infield. The first baseman's calling for it. And Vincenzo makes the catch for the first out. One down.
Yeah, Ham slams 2 for 3, 2 singles to walk, 2 RBIs. Smack Avery in an unenviable position without a chance for a win here. Gets the first strike there, 0-1. That one misses the ball. 97 miles an hour by our old friend Smack. Swinging a miss strike 2. Smack Avery looking good on the mound here for the Frontrunners. Breaking pitch, foul ball into the dugout for the Frontrunners. Still 1-2, trying to put him away. Fouls that one back off. Still foul, 1-2. 10th pitch. This is just low, no chase. 2 apiece. Oh, that breaking pitch outside isn't chase. We got a full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He gets the K against Ham.
On ball 4, you gave him a K. Dink. Eliza Peck, the catcher's 10th but pitch. She's 0 for 3 with an RBI. My finger slipped. I twitched. I twitched when I should have twatched. First pitch to Peck is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs but nobody on. That one's high ball 2. 2-1 now. Eliza Peck lifts that one into left field. Unfortunately, it's carried far enough for Filet Jones to make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 9th. Beewolves 10 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. Frontrunners 2 runs on 4 hits. Cole Vincenzo 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Filet Jones 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Hannah Mess 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Barajas threw 14 pitches and got 1 strikeout. Cole Vincenzo tense but well, favors the outside pitch. He's 0 for 3 today. Come on, Case. Shut him down, brother. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's pounded hard foul along the 3rd baseline.
The crap is that?
1 ball, 1 strike. That one's fouled straight back. Vincenzo now behind in the count, 1-2. That's in it for called 3rd strike, and Vincenzo goes down. Barajas gets 2 so far. Filet Jones is neutral and fit. He's an RBI man, favors the inside pitch. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out with the bases empty. That's in it for called strike, and Barajas is finding the zone. That one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Filet Jones. Barajas delivers. That's hit hard along the 3rd baseline. Jones now finds himself behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barajas delivers just outside ball 2. 2-2 now to Filet Jones. Barajas delivers his 23rd pitch, and it's caught by Ham Slamis, a leaping Ham Slamis for the 2nd out. 2 down, and in steps Hannah Mess. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 3, but we all know Mess is a dangerous offensive power. We got to be careful here.
Oh.
And she drives that one into center field for a clean single. So Hannah Mess with her first hit of the day. And Barajas' mojo goes down. 2 outs, a runner at first, Miles Hart, the shortstop. He's tense but fit, favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 3 today, though. Lots of speed over at first base. Barajas throws that one, and he fouls that one off. Strike 1. Barajas throws over. Unfortunately, Green wasn't able to corral the ball, although she kept it in front of her, so a mess
Ruby
with
Green.
advance. That one's fouled off. So now Miles Hart is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. He fouls that one off. Is able to get enough to push it foul along the 3rd baseline. And there's a roller, and Ruby Green's going to pick that up, and she's going to get there and step on first for the 3rd out. And the Beewolves win, Tom.
Wow.
The Beewolves win, and what an offensive game. It was so offensive, I can't even talk about it.
I'm offended. That was 10 runs. Wow. Great win. It was good to see that the Frontrunners tapped Smack Avery for his first performance, and he played well in this 1 pitch. The Beewolves, though, they came up in the top of the 2nd, got their first run. Was it the Hanley Dex home run, I think, his first run. Frontrunners came back into the game. In the bottom of the 3rd, they scored 2 more runs. But the Beewolves took the lead right back in the 4th. And then they piled it on in the 5th with 4 more runs, 2 more in the 6th, 1 more in the 8th. And they held the Frontrunners to only 5 hits, 2 runs. The Beewolves then racked up 10 runs on 14 hits with the error by Bertha Banks. And it's a 10-2 game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good offensive output finally from these Beewolves. That's what we've been waiting for.
A ton of it, yeah. Freddie Knox goes 2 for 5. Hanley Dexteras, again, 2 for 4. 3 runs, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 1 walk. He's the player of the game, I'm sure. Billy LeBoink, 2 for 4. Ruby Green, 2 for 3. Excuse me. Billy LeBoink also 2 RBIs.
Yeah.
Buster Biggs, struggling still a little bit, 1 for 5. Bertha Banks, though, 3 for... What a day for Bertha Banks. It was the Bertha Banks home run that started it off, I think. She's 3 for 4 with a run, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 1 walk. Great stuff. Ham Slam is 2 for 4, has a good showing, 2 RBIs himself. Look at that. Liza Peck stayed on the bus. So, and fanned once, too. So, Fran Gipani goes over 3, but we're not expecting her to hit. Poke Foster, we were hoping for him, but he goes over 1. Case Barajas never saw time at the plate. But.
And then over there for the Frontrunners, really, there's only 4 people with hits. Staying Alive went 2 for 4. He did score a run. He hit a home run, so it was one of those 2 hits was a big hit. And he had 2 RBIs. You had Filet Jones was 1 for 4. Hannah Mess, 1 for 4. And Rowan Driver, 1 for 3, and he scored a run. Outside of that, nobody else got a hit.
Yeah, LV gets, or Alive gets both the runs for the Frontrunners.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets the 2 RBIs. But over there for strikeouts, Jonas Trickster with 2. Cole Vincenzo, he fanned 3 times. Filet Jones, even though he was 1 for 4, he fanned twice. Miles Hart fanned twice. So, again, if you're not hitting, you can't be striking out. Yeah, you just can't.
Yeah,
can't do that.
Cole Vincenzo over 4 with 3 strikeouts. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I thought Club might have been the same way. He was 0 for 3 with only 1 strikeout. I thought I remember him striking out more than that, but maybe I was thinking of Miles Hart. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. So yeah, not a very good showing at the plate for the Frontrunners, that's for sure. Although let's not take it away from has to be our at least number 2 pitcher on the staff right now, Fran Gipani.
Yeah, Fran Gipani comes out, gets the win. Throws 7 clean innings, gives up only 3 hits. 3 hits in 7 innings. 2 earned runs, 10 Ks again. She's trying to stay on that leaderboard for strikeouts in the season. She's going up against her teammate, Hurley Bender, who has recently got star status again. She gave up 1 home run, stand alive. Her ERA is an amazing 1.37. If it's not the best, it's the second best. She's 3-1 now on the season. What a season for Fran Gipani. Case Barajas comes in to support her. He goes 2 innings, gives up only 2 hits in 2 innings, gets 2 Ks. 2's magic number, drops his ERA by a full point or more. He's 10.06 now. He's 1-3-3 on the season.
And then the Frontrunners, Royalty Ocean's going to get she's going to get tagged with the loss. She pitched 4 2/3 innings before she had to call it a day. She gave up 6 hits, 6 earned runs. She walked 3 and gave up 2 home runs. Her ERA jumps up to a 5.53, and her record falls to 3 wins and 3 losses. Arf Bull came in, pitched an inning. He gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. His ERA jumps up to a 7.43, and his record remains no wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. Marshall Rosas came in. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 hits. He gave up an earned run, a walk. He did get a strikeout, but he also gave up a home run. And his ERA is at a 5.48, and his record remains 3 wins and 1 loss. Lane Canto pitched a third of an inning, had 1 strikeout. Her ERA is at 3.63, and her record remains no wins, no losses, but 2 saves. And then last but not least, you get Smack Avery. He pitched 1 inning and racked up 1 K, so he's got an ERA of 0. Record is no wins, no losses, and no saves.
Yeah, he's playing about as well as he played in Phoenix, so it's good to see him do well here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he seems to have picked up where he left off, which is good because he sat on the wire for a while. So
yeah, hopefully they use him this year.
Yeah. 3 stars of the game. First star, of course, as my partner pointed out correctly, the superstar shortstop, Hanley Dexteras, good old number 2. He went 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, scored 3 runs.
Wow. Just how many times have we seen him on the board? Second, a little surprise here. It's been a while since she's been on. Bertha Banks, at B-ranked 3rd basewoman, number 16, goes 3 for 4 on the night. She likes playing on the East Coast. She got 2 RBIs and scored a run herself.
And then last but not least, the B-ranked Fran Gipani, the starting pitcher, good old number 40, went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and 10 Ks.
Wow.
Tommy G with 6 hits, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 7 strikeouts. All he needed to do was being a batter, but he won't do that. He's got too much class. I, on the other hand, don't have any problem with it. He had a contribution of 53%. Pete J with 8 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch, no stolen bases, 5 strikeouts, and no being batters. I had a contribution of 47%.
There you go. Wow, post-game show. Well, that was good. This game went kind of quick. I think we can just say we got the playoffs in the bag now. No. Let's see. Before we go out to Santa Monica, the Grapplers are going to be in town there to see them, and the Freedom are going to play Blowfish. I was going to say, let's check out a couple things. Player development. There's some news. You want to start off, Pete?
Sure. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, Hammer Longballo has lowered his asking salary. He was previously asking $14.3 million. He is now down below 14. He's at 13.9.
I'm guessing within the next 3 or 4 games, we will see Hammer get signed somewhere to finish out this season. Right above that, it is Artichoke Samplemore. Offended a Grapplers coach. Wow. And was replaced by Gabby Ganez. So Artichoke Samplemore is an A-ranked right field outfielder. Wow. So let's remember that. Artichoke's got, she's a utility player. She's known mostly for her connectivity, but she's barely under that in everything else.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Her
pickup.
lowest attribute is speed at 74. Look at those numbers. Anyway, they released her. She was making $15.4 million on the defending championship team. They're going to bring in the C-plus ranked 34-year-old right fielder catcher in Gabby Ganez, who is has lower stats than everything.
Yeah.
Most notably power. No, most notably her arm. 24 arm in right field, so she's not throwing anything home. Gabby Ganez was only making $1.9 million, so they clear up 13 mil.
Yeah. Well, same thing with that. Being a catcher, you could run on her all day.
Yeah.
She's not throwing anybody out at second.
No shit.
We got player development available. Deception. A new training opportunity is available for Case Barajas. Barajas can pick up 2 on his junk or a 10% chance of picking up 7. Plus, he can pick up 1 on his accuracy. That's only going to cost $476,300.
I know Pete likes to look at that one.
I do. I do like that one. I like the one above it, too.
Yeah, it looks like a new player development for Macy York. She could throw a spitball. New training opportunity. She would add 6 or 14 to her junk, most likely 6, and 2 to her accuracy. But she'd have a 10% chance to gain ball prone. That would cost us $1.1589 million.
Yeah, I'd have to take a look at her stats to see how that would affect her. The Grapplers. More news from the Grapplers,
Yeah.
Tom. The Grapplers signed Julio Meadows to replace Paisley Grubbs. Paisley Grubbs, the A- closing pitcher, 30-year-old closing pitcher. 80 velocity, 70 junk, 68 accuracy, 13 power, and 16 connectivity. But they're bringing in Julio Meadows, who's a 22-year-old relief pitcher. He's a C-, 44 velocity, 25 junk, 40 accuracy, 12 power, and 2 connectivity. So they're losing 36 in velocity, 45 in junk, and 28 in accuracy. And a closing pitcher. I don't know if they have another one on staff or what, but Julio Meadows is going to make $900,000 to finish out the season, while Paisley Grubbs is losing $7,900,000. So the Grapplers will bank $7 million.
That plus the 13, they just cleared $20 million bucks. And they're not doing well. They're shedding talent. They're not doing well, which means it must be money. I mean, maybe they're figuring they're not going to make the playoffs, so they may as well get to the off season with a ton of cash to buy the best players out there. Maybe that's something to get together.
Yeah, the Grapplers are sitting in last place in the Pioneer Conference Journey Division. Their record is 9-18, and they are 10.5 games out of first place.
Yeah, wow.
With a negative 42 run differential.
Real quick. Oops, wrong thing. Real quick, checking the league leaders. Just see where they're at. Look at the top 10 players, Pete. Number 1 ranked player in the league right now, Fran Gipani, with a 1.37 ERA, a 0.83, 0.994 average, 46 innings pitched, 61 strikeouts. Followed right behind by Hanley Dexteris, 468 average batting, 851 slugging, 1.396 OPS, 9 home runs now, 25 RBI, 7. We have the first and the second best players in the league on our team.
Yep. Batting average, Hanley Dexteris, Billy LeBlanc, Sturdy Woodman. Although Woodman didn't play in the last game.
Yeah.
Hanley Dexteris makes the list. Now he's third, tied for third for home runs.
Yeah.
With 9.
Right behind Hannah Mess and Phil Jones, who we faced today. Luckily didn't take any out on ours. And RBIs there.
Yeah.
He's also tied for third on RBIs with Jestry Benson of the San Diego Platypi. On base percentage, he's up there. Billy LeBlanc, Sturdy Woodman.
Chimo Gaspar, you gotta keep an eye on him.
Yeah, slugging percentage, Hanley Dexteris. On base plus slugging, Hanley Dexteris. Wow.
Hits, Billy LeBlanc with 44, Hanley Dexteris with 44. Both of them second to Elroy Action, who's got 46 hits.
Yeah. A lot of names we know well. Extra base hits, Hanley with 16. 16 extra baggers. Bagging up extra in your bag. Jonas Trickster, 34 strikeouts. Oh. Miles Hart, 32. Oh. Hanley Dexteris crosses the plate 26 times. That means people behind him are batting. Caught stealing, we got 3 on the list.
Yeah.
Magic, Buster, and Freddie, all with thrice.
Earned run average. Fran Gipani, 1.37. Gasser Morris with a 0.85. Is he a starter?
Yeah. I don't know. That's going to be tough to beat. If you're below 1.
Yeah.
They should just not play him. Just sit him the rest of the seasons to keep that standing and win at something. The whip she's got. Opponent batting average. Lowest opponent, second or third, whatever. She's in the. And strikeouts, look at that. Hurley,
yep.
Fran, and Beavis.
Yep.
Our top 3 pitchers are leading the league in strikeouts, 67, 61, 54. Wow. I gotta take the screenshot. 'Cause right? Strikeouts per 9. Hurley, then Fran, then Beavis. Wow. Good stuff, good stuff.
Go to career records.
Career.
Hanley Dexteris is number 3, Fran Gipani's number 5, and Hurley Bender's number 10.
Wow. Overall, Jovita Pulo, the best player in the game for her career. Then slips out her. No big surprises there. Hanley Dex, that's a recent development. He worked his way up. Hurley's.
Wait till you see the next page with the batting averages.
Hurley's always been around the top 10, so. Oh, wow. Yeah, we really have some of the best batting averages all around.
And Alora Franco was on our team until this season, so it would have been.
Yeah. Would have been 8 out of 10, yeah.
8 out of the top 10 would have been us, yeah. Home runs. Hanley Dex, second for career. 30 Jock Sports with 34.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, if we keep riding this thing here, best slugging with best on base percentage. If we go hits, Hanley Dexteris the most hits. Billy LeBlanc next. Buster Biggs.
Yeah.
And Buster Biggs has been struggling this season.
He has, yeah.
Hanley tied.
Well, that's just it. I mean, you look at the jump from Buster Biggs to Billy LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Biggs is only at 147, so.
Wow. Flash Evans, the strikeout king. 140 times he's fanned.
Oof. Jonas Trickster 114 times.
Yeah.
Yoink sacks 114.
Runs scored, Hanley gets 91. Most times crossing the plate.
Buster Biggs with 25 stolen bases career.
Yeah. Yoink sacks 43. Marvin Steed 39. He's not even a team right now. Caught stealing. Handley Dexter's got caught the most.
Gina Torrance. It's
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah. We would have had it like more than half. We got caught stealing a lot.
Yeah.
Wins. Bishop
Bishop
Fuller.
Fuller. I was going to say, they got more wins than us.
Yeah. We got a few people.
Yeah.
Earned run average. Earned Williams. Earned run. Connor Pitts 164 lifetime. Maximo Primo 34 saves. Wow.
Strikeouts.
Yeah, strikeouts. Early Bender. 216 career strikeouts. Fran 205. I mean, that's 20 more than Oviedo Pulo.
Yep.
And Beavis up there too. Three of our top 3 in the top 10 for career.
All right. That's what I like to see.
Basically, strikeout to walk ratio. All of our pitchers.
Are awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to play the Overdogs next.
Yeah, we're gonna be out there in over by there in LA.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be fun to go to the Swagger Center. I like playing out there. You hit the farm?
Maybe. Overdogs 15-11 on the season. They're a game and a half out of first place. They got a plus 32 run differential, which is the best in the Seafarer division. Which is the other thing is we got to be careful because we played the Frontrunners, and they were 8-18 when we came in, so they had a losing record. Plus they had like a minus 30. 34 minus 34 run differential. So again, that's probably one of the reasons why we beat up on them so badly.
Yeah.
But now we're going to play the Overdogs. They've got a winning record. They're 15-11 plus they have a plus 32 run differential. They're not messing around.
Yeah, they're gonna beat us. All right.
How can you say that wearing that jersey? How can you say that wearing that jersey?
All right. Well, we will see you in LA for the next one. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. And we're saying, get out of here.